Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of our SurrounDead Permadeath series. Now, in today's episode, hopefully we'll have a jam-packed one for you. And what I've been doing just at the moment, it is pissing down outside, and to be honest, I want to wait until it's sort of calmed down at least, because we have been sorting out the base. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff that's been moved around. There's a few bits up here. There's not really a terrible amount. But downstairs is where the magic is happening. So what we've done, I'm just going to drink some of this actually, because I need this. And what we've done, as you can see, we have made... Can I not stack that? 6, there you go. 6, bosh. So what I've done, downstairs now, we have a medical and food tent. So then that way our lunchbox, as you can see, we're just sort of keeping the essentials on us. We're not carrying around like loads of stuff. There's, you know, a lot of water just to make sure the MREs are there. And then also we've got just general food. I'm going to take some more cooked meat actually, because that I don't want to really use the MREs if I don't need to. The canned sardines and stuff like that is also good. So we're trying to keep more here. Now, obviously, our med box is still kind of full, but I want to make sure, I'd rather make sure we have a lot of meds on us. It's probably best to be like that. And then everything else has been cleared out. We've got 2 weapon cases on us. And what we'll do, we'll head outside, and by magic, the rain has stopped. So, we've added a few more bits in here. Now, ammo crate, we're just sort of making a little square here, and then I'm going to run along this wall, and then this back bit will just sort of go along here, hopefully when we get some more gun lockers. So we are saying bye-bye to the Valkyrie. The Valkyrie has been put away for a little while because I was doing some looking into the stats of the Survivor that we've got a couple episodes ago. Now, the damage, as you can see, we've got 61 damage on the Survivor. The Valkyrie is only 55, and then the crit multiplier is 26 in comparison to 28. But then we've also got a crit hit chance of 18 to 19%. It does shoot faster, the Valkyrie. However, this runs 7.62, so the fall off is pretty much the same, but 7.62 we've got a lot of at the moment because we currently have 236 plus the 944. And also, we've only got 486, 556. And also, the other thing is, we're using a 7.62 drum mag, which has 60 bullets. So, it sounds like I've just said, oh yeah, look at this. This Survivor's better. And then the Valkyrie's actually got somewhat better damage. Not necessarily, obviously, it only does 2 more damage. But the Survivor also, the caveat to this is, the Survivor has built-in attachments. So it actually has a built-in suppressor. So we don't have to worry about having the suppressor damaging and stuff like that. So it's pretty decent. It doesn't have an ACOG and it doesn't have a sight. That is the only other drawback to it. So we are just pretty much, that is all we have. Pretty much. So there's not a lot else, but it's personally I think it's good. So we'll try it out, we'll see how it goes. If not, we can always come back, get the Valkyrie. It's not a problem at all. So I've cleared out literally everything else. All the secure containers are gone. Ammo in the ammo crate, obviously. Military crate up the top here, which we saw in the last episode, is just all of our sort of weapon and armor repair kits. Below this, I've put the scopes and the muzzles, some magazines because they're overflowing from the gun locker. And then also at the bottom, we've just got the normal stuff of the plates as well. So like armor and any other sort of wearables, basically. So I'll pop that on there as well, just to condense it a little bit more. I haven't got another place for, obviously, guns. I sort of want to have another gun locker, so we'll probably make another one of those. But at the moment, so far, we are all good. And then in these tents, there's just general building supplies, and then in here is anything car related, so vehicle repair kits or gas cans. So we're looking pretty decent, to be fair. Now what I want to do, I want to just do a little bit of base sorting. So I want to make a campfire, and I also want to get a well, so we don't need to keep going to the trader to get these things. Now I do also have a door, which I'm just going to place down for now. Sweet, door's on. So we need some rocks, because we obviously want a campfire. So we need some rock and we need some wooden logs. So I'm going to go grab those now. I just need to grab, I've got a hatchet. I just need the pickaxe, which I appear to have put downstairs. The awkward thing about that tool cabinet is it doesn't even fit tools in it, which is so irritating, because now I have to put them down here. So I'm going to grab this pickaxe and we will get farming for some bits for the campfire. Sweet. Just go back to base. I didn't realise, here's me being me, the campfire, I had it times like 10 and I didn't realise. And I was like, what? A campfire costs 64 stone? Yeah, it's because I had it on times 8 and I'm a massive pleb, so I over-farmed, but it doesn't matter. It's fine, regardless. So let's pop that down because we're going to need it anyway, aren't we? So let's get our flashlight on. And I don't know where we really want the campfire, but I'm thinking sort of at the back here, and we can do like a little tent above it. So let's get it here. We'll pop that down. Look at that. That is so cool. Right, so we can move, interact with it, and then we can also cook on it. Sweet. Right, that looks really cool. Actually, I've changed my mind. I think because of the fact that it gives off light, it will look so awesome if we have it nearer to the front. Now, what if we put it here? Cool, yeah, that emits light. I think that looks really cool, actually. So we'll leave that there. Now, there's a few other things that I want to build. And obviously, one of those things was the spiked wall. Now, it's 2 rope to craft them. We can craft rope quite easily, I think, with just a few bits of cloth, which we have a lot of anyway, from ripping up all the clothes. And also, we have 9 rope already. So, I've got a lot of wood that I got from earlier. Now, I would like a garage door. Now, a garage door is electronic parts. I don't know where to find them, and I haven't come across any yet, so that's sort of another thing that we need to do. But the other thing that we want, so we've obviously got a campfire so we can cook on now, which is perfect. Now, what we want to do is get a water well so we can fill up and drink water. I think it's a kind of a little bit busted, the fact that you can make a water well and just get instant drinking water, but hey ho, I'm not the developer, it is what it is. So let's do that now. So I massively got sidetracked and I made a tent cover. I thought that looks pretty cool. Water well, there we go. Crafted a water well. So what we'll do, we'll place the water well next to the tent cover, and I think we'll get another tent cover and we'll sort of line this with it. So that is cool. So it's got no water in it. Okay, it's now got enough water in it. So it's just... What? It's filling up. I'm just confused. We'll have a look into that. That's fine. But the basic stuff's down, so that's pretty sweet. Now, the walls are next, and I want to leave an area for the garage. For a garage door at least. But then again, I think that might be further down the line, so a wooden gate might have to suffice. But we've got some spiked walls that we can craft, but how can we craft rope? Rope is crafted by 5 cloth. Cool, crafted some rope. Now, that cost a lot of cloth, and I'm now starting to think where the hell my cloth's just gone. But I've got 50 in here. I must have had some cloth somewhere else that I just haven't seen, but we've got 13 rope. So that should be fine. Now, how much logs have we got? Not a lot. So I've crafted 4 spiked walls, which should be okay. I don't know how big they are. Okay, they're absolutely tiny. Let's get this built out. That going along here. Now, I know they can go taller, but I don't really think it needs to go necessarily massive. So that should be sweet, as it is. Cool. I'm happy with that. There's a few other bits I want to craft, actually, before we go, and it was the 2 other benches. The Disassembly workbench and also the weapons and equipment workbench, because I want to see what we can craft. So we need scrap metal, wood log, nails, random tools. Now, we've got random tools, we've got 15. You can only find these, so they're quite rare. Or what I've found is they're quite rare. So we've got 15 of those, and it only costs 10, so we need nails and high quality metal as well for the other one. There. Cool. So what can we craft? Wow, okay. We can craft a makeshift weapon cleaning kit with just a couple of metal rods and oil. That's quite accessible. Makeshift metal armor. Okay, so you can make your own. Interesting. Wooden armor as well. See, how viable is that? Because it's quite easy to find a Black Ops, like, well, not a Black Ops one, but it's quite easy to find armor anyway. So, like, whether this is really useful, Probably not. Now this is what I was talking about in a couple episodes ago, is the noise maker. Now you can throw this in a room or a POI and it's very loud and all the zombies will get attracted to it, and then you can pretty much just lob a grenade onto the zombies that are all together and just kill all of them once. Now a pipe bomb might be better because I don't think... See, a grenade only does 150. A grenade does more at 85 to that. Okay. That's the jury's still out because last episode I threw a couple of grenades and it didn't do a lot of damage, but we'll see. So we need to make sure we keep the cans from now on, because now we have a use for this, and the gunpowder and the nails we can get quite easily, and then we can actually make 9mm as well, which is even better. And you can make bullet casings of HQM, which is very easy to do as well. And now let's have a look. Let's place down the disassembly bench. Now let's pop that there. So if we disassemble the item, so we've got bullet casing. So if I want to, let's say, I'm not going to need all of that 308. There's a lot there. So there's 666 and we're finding a lot of it. So what if we do, let's get rid of 150 of it, yeah? Get rid of 150. We've got the GP now and the bullet casings. Okay. Let me cook. Right. I can now make the Winchester ammo out of what we need. Wow, that is sick. Now I've got 55 Winchester ammo out of a lesser bullet. That's so good. That is so good. I literally can't even describe how good that is. Wow, we've absolutely cracked it. This could open up so much more avenues for us right now. So we've got all of the ammo that we're going to be using. Now the weapon gunpowder and the bullet casings I can put in the materials. That can go in there. All these weapon cases are empty. Cool. I'm going to pop the exterminator here for our crowd control. And now, what I want, obviously we need another 7.62 drum mag in an ideal scenario. But now, oh... the M1, not the M110 even, the Leechai is going to come out to play. Load that up. That is so good. Now that all that's sorted and we've figured out on how to use the disassembly workbench and craft bullets, which is just massive. Every bullet now is going to be so much more bigger for us, I think, because it's just going to be crazy. The fact that we can now convert that into the bullets we actually want rather than how we was doing it before, which was buying and selling. So that's a lot easier. We're more self-sufficient. Now, after doing all of that, we are going to go on with the main mission on this. And there's an abandoned convoy that I've just seen now. So on the way there, we're going to hit that up. We're going to do the abandoned convoy. And then we're going to do the Airfield police station. And then take on the Airfield POI. So we've just made it to the abandoned convoy. Now, I don't know if I'm tripping, but that's a boss. And I can't really get a lot of sight on this. I'm going to head round to the east side of this to see if I can get a better shot. I can get a better shot from here, thankfully. So, let's see if we can't kill a few of these now and clear this out. Cleared the zombies out from up there with the Leechai, which is absolutely insane. What an absolute weapon to add to the arsenal. Sweet, we've got a lot of bullets now. And another level 0 kicker, which is a bit of a shame because we were looking for a better one than that last time. Right, 47 12 gauge is really good because now we can just disassemble all of that. That makes everything so much better for us because it now doesn't have to stay as that ammo. Like I can put that as the Leechai ammo or whatever. Oh, the radiation filter's nice. I'm very interested to see what this boss has, and I haven't seen a boss like this before at like a random convoy like this. It's kind of crazy. Drum roll, please. Damn. Okay. Okay. Quite a lot. I wonder if it matters as to where you kill this. Colonel's Revenge Drum Mag. What's that got? 5.5. Unload it? Yes. I think it did. Yeah, it did. Cool. Pop that now. Do a little bit of sorting here. So we sorted out the storage briefly, the best we can for now, or what I can be asked to do. And what we'll do, we'll head now towards Airfield. Valley Airfield, here we are. So we've got the leech eye. We're up top here. Taking a bit of damage from something. Now I've turned down the volume of the effects again like I done on the bunker episode because the radiation's kind of crazy here. And the sound is just so obnoxious at times. So we've got a few zombies just on the airstrip. So we're going to try and start to clear these out. Hopefully we can push in. I've cleared out a fair amount of them. I'm just a little bit, you know, skeptical. I don't want to use all of our ammo for the leech eye because, as you can imagine, it's quite helpful for when we take on bosses. So let's try and see what this is like. The survivor. 61. I mean, it's not amazing, to be fair. Like, if we're being real brutally honest about that, it's not incredible, is it? I cleared out a lot of the zombies, like a lot of the zombies, but there's still so many. Now, I just need to make sure I keep an eye on the ammo here. Now, the suppressor on this must be half decent because I'm sitting here walking around shooting these zombies and none of them in close proximity are even bothering. So that's good. It's just not a lot really here. Just a lot of undead radiated zombies. Now, they're good for ammo and stuff. I haven't really seen much else off of them. But I'm not going to say no to the ammo. We've just used a whole lot in actually clearing these. So we'll clear a lot of these out. Hopefully recoup some of the ammo cost. Survived another day. Day 15. I've just cleared out the bottom side of the airfield now. Or should I say the west side of the airfield. It appears there isn't really too much going on around here now in terms of activity. A lot of these rad pills are very good for us. I'm going to take some of those right now actually. This is why I needed to make sure I had a lot of water on us as well, because as you can see that took a bit of a hit on our hydration. Now how much does it actually? It's only 10. It's not a lot, but considering that's one water bottle, I'm pretty sure it is a fair amount. Now I just need to move that over so we can then reload our 7.62. I'm obviously, when we're in a situation where we have the means to be able to do just a reload like that, like a manual reload, I'm going to use it. I'm using that opportunity to do so. Right, there's two bosses just there. Okay. This is why I wanted the leech eye. So we can just do this from a distance. And they take 1,000, like near enough, well, it's 1,200 per, it's quite a lot of damage actually, this does. I'd say it's a very worth it investment, to be honest. What's that got left? 700? Oh wow, it's just come over really foggy. Right, we're actually out of ammo on the leech right now, so I'm going to keep that for emergency purposes. Does the MVGs make this any better? It doesn't appear so. Take this out, finish you off. I can just see green eyes in the distance. Oh, it's a novice pick. Sweet. Didn't even break a pick lock. 1 credit. That is terrible. Just distant visual of green glowing eyes, which is not what you want. Ah, another battle ready Glock. Honestly, does this ever stop? Does this meme ever stop? Oh my god, that is so scary. Jesus Christ. Weapons case again. I'm not really interested in taking any of this sort of stuff. Jesus Christ, I actually can't see anything. This is so insane how foggy it's just got. I'm taking the big hitters, the ones that are gonna sell for quite a bit. What's the MVGs like? Okay, night vision helps right now. So we're gonna whack the MVGs on. We've got batteries as well. We've got a lot spare, so we can actually use this. What else we got here? Jesus, these hounds come out of nowhere, man. Nice bit of fishing XP there. 2 metal fences, not bad. God, that looks insane. Wow. That looks crazy. Just want to be careful around here, because obviously... Oh! Jesus! That's what I was going to say. Because I'm in a close area with corners and I'm not in an open area. I can't see what's coming. That's literally what I was about to say, and I just get fucking shit up by that fucking thing. Alright, it's daytime. Could take the MVGs off. Got a gun locker back here. Now we're on 50% radiation, so we're not doing too bad. An MRE, really nice. Keycard level 2, we can open this. Right, we're gonna bring the car over. I've got an idea, I've got a little strat that we're gonna do. Right, so this is my plan. We're gonna go over in the car. I'm gonna swing the door open and we're gonna drive off and open it up so I can see what's going on. So let's hope this works. I'm nervous. Let's get the ammo loaded up and ready. Let's make sure we're in full auto as well. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Right, there's not a lot of them. Undead boss. Yeah, actually not as bad as I thought. For a nade over there. Clear those out. Did I just miss them? No, didn't. Did make a large bang though. I don't want as bad as I thought actually. He's just a big old boy. Okay. Battle ready Glock again. Once again, I'm struggling to realise when I'm gonna find this battle ready Glock because I can't find it. I don't know where it is. Another leech eye. Damn. Cool. That's good. That's very good. I'm kind of happy. We've got a lot of stuff in here. A lot of 5.5, a lot of more bullets, just as you can tell. I'm still keeping a close eye on the radiation filter, don't worry. Perfect. Gun locker is exactly what we wanted. Another landmine there. Damn, that's a lot. Okay. Radiation pills. So we've got the abandoned high tier crate. And it's absolute arse. I really thought that was going to have some more in it, considering this is a tier 2 keycard location, but fair enough. Hangar's a little bit of a letdown, the hangar, I'm not going to lie to you. So we got 3 weapon crates full right now. Or weapon cases, should I say, inside the back of the car. There's just a few more outer buildings. I think the main part of this POI has now been sorted. We just need to go into the ATC tower, I think, as well as just some of the barracks over here. So a little bit more close range fighting, which isn't obviously ideal because these guys love getting close up in your grill, and then all of a sudden you can find yourself in very hot water very quickly. So, oh wow, okay. Wow, M2010, fair, okay. That's pretty big. That is pretty big. I'm very surprised. I've just eaten my own words. Like within 2 seconds. It's kind of crazy. Pretty much all we can do at the moment to get any zombies out of the area, and I just want to make sure that there's none sitting in none of these. Radiated undead, you were at the back. I saw you from a mile off. I think the rest of them are all sorted. So these buildings should be clear. I want to make sure I clear the buildings like that. Oh my god, wow, we needed the electronic parts. That's huge. Okay, the barracks seem to be really good actually for a lot of materials. We seem to be getting quite a bit. Ammo crate, nice. We've got more now. Yeah, there just seems to be a lot in here for just everything. Like the trash, sneak, perfect. That's even better. More rip. See, look, we're just getting loads here. I mean, the canned food obviously is nice, but we need the cans to be fair. So the canned food's actually pretty big as well. Just in the air control tower, I'm just doing just a floor sweep, just to make sure we're clear. I whistled a few times just to pull anyone out, but it doesn't look like there is anyone here, so I think we should be all good. Damn, there's a lot in here. Military secure container. That's very good. Now we can actually put some guns in our secure containers here, which is also a plus. We've also got another weapons case. Let me drop that on the floor. Oh my god. Heavy military body armor. Now, I've also got some... I'm just going to take the water cans. That has 31 protection. Now, it doesn't look like it's got a lot of... It has no slots. However, that'll be really good if we decide to go and take on somewhere where there's a load of enemies that have got guns, basically. So that'll be very good. So let's sort this out, and I think we should definitely take this without a shadow of a doubt. Wow, 13 Winchester armor. That's really good. The airfield. Not bad. Not bad. Probably the best place, I think, we've scavenged so far in this. Definitely. There's a load of other buildings, but I'm too full right now to take anything. So I think we're going to head out and probably go to the trader. But what a successful mission that was. I think we need to re-up on a lot of ammo for the Winchester, at least for the Leech Eye. But wow, the airfield. Great raid.